Hey everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Valley View. This is the fifth and final video for the Modding Mania contest. There were 5 maps submitted, and this is the final map that I'm doing a video on. You can find the other 4 maps that were released at noon on Monday through Thursday of this week, and they are part of the map first impressions playlist in my channel. So this map is a British map that is also seasons prepared. Let me go ahead and click on in, and then we will watch the log, and I'll read you a little bit of the description. So it says, "Welcome to Valley View, a map set in a steep-sided valley carved by ancient glaciers. Settlers made camp near the river many moons ago, and gradually the area became more populated. Slowly the town grew to see what you see today." The map includes several Farm Sim 17 features, including 60 fields, 4 with missions, scenic views across both sides of the valley, 4 separate farms. A cow and pig sheds need to be mucked out to keep them clean. More land to take a nice quiet walk when you get the time, that is. Forestry areas and a placeable area. Challenging terrain, animated gates, lights indoors. Multi-terrain angle, chopped straw, and the map is seasons prepared. So what that means with respect to seasons is that if it rains and you have hay or straw out, it will rot. And if you have, basically, that's if you have it in bale form or if you have it in a trailer and it's not covered. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map. So here we are, fairly large PDA. Now all the maps in the Modding Mania contest were a standard size 2x2. They all used the Frontier Designs starter map, which was basically the West Coast map that was flattened and made void of all the West Coastness, if you will. So this map has our standard crops on the map, and we start by owning a fairly large number of fields scattered around the map itself. So let's take a look. Looks like we own fields 5, 6, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Field 29, 32, field 40, field 43, field 52, 55, 56, and 57. Fairly large number of fields up here. A couple over here at the sheep farm. A couple down here in this corner. A couple over here by the cow farm. And a few down here right by the expressway, interstate, whatever you want to call that. Map has 2 main sell points for our crops, the brewery and country grains. We also have sell points for wool, sell points for hay, straw, and grass, BGA, a biomass heating plant, and we have a separate sell point for manure. We have 3 sell points that will take our straw pellets, the straw harvest add-on, and 1 sell point that will take our hay pellets. So fairly large list of starting equipment. It all is fairly new. None of it is leased. And let's go ahead and take out a loan so we can buy some animals as we make our way around the map. And we start with all 3 animal types. There are no animals at the beginning, and we don't start with anything in the various feed troughs. Our silo has a capacity of 100,000 liters. So let's take a look at the starting equipment. We start with 4 tractors that range in horsepower from 138 all the way up to 390. We have front loader arms, the small front loader arms and the large front loader arms for our bigger tractors. We've got the universal bucket, a bale spike, and a manure fork with grapple. We've got the large Massey Ferguson harvester with grain header and header trailer. We've got the AgriLiner tipper. That's a nice sized AgriLiner tipper. We've got the fairly large Terradisc 600 cultivator. I've got the Amazon plow, the Rapid 600S seeder, Tempo F8 corn row planter, bevy of front weights. We've got the front mower and the rear side pottinger mower, tedder, windrower, and a square bale. Actually, this is a round bale. Sorry, this is a round bale pickup wagon, round baler, and the Silo King for our cows. It's quite the list of starting equipment. I'm going to use our gator today. And let's take a look at where the reset point is. Shop is right here, kind of centered on the map. And we're going to hit reset and look where that thing goes. So we start down here by field 40, and the reset point is way up here in this grass area by the farm silo in the northwest corner of the map. So pretty much completely diagonal. We're in the southeast corner, and our reset point is in the northwest corner. So let's go ahead and take a look around here. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and on foot check out the cow farm, and then we will jump over to the reset point and work our way back around to this side of the map. Here we are. We kind of start on a hillside. We've got our chickens right here in the back, and I say this would be a perfect candidate to put the enhanced chicken pack in and sell these things off, because starting the map with chickens, oh my gosh, I'd go insane. Over here, we've got some of our starting equipment, some of our grass work right here next to the farm. We've got really nice custom for sale icons. So field 35 is 2.6 hectares, $42,000. Field 36 is 2.91 hectares, $47,000. And the description did say that there are 4 fields with missions on the map. So not all the fields are going to have missions. In fact, there's going to be a fairly large number of fields that do not have missions. Make our way up around here to the cow farm real quick, and then we will jump over there. Really nice Valley View Dairy herd. It's a sign there. You hop the corner over here, we've got 2 silage bunkers here. See by the chaff indicators in the upper F1 menu. And we also have, everybody, gold nuggets on the map. There are nuggets all over the place. In fact, during our tour, we're probably going to see many a nugget. We are not going to try to pick them up because we don't want to cover up our PDA with nugget icons. We've got our Fendt 700 series with our larger front loader arms and an assortment of front loader attachments. And across the street here we have the cow farm. Cow shed here. Got seed and fertilizer fill points over here. Now, while we have to muck out the cow shed, we do have a place to tip our manure into, store it. Got our slurry point right there. And right here is where we're going to buy our cows. And in here, we've got our silage trough and our water trough right here. And then if we go around the back, we will have a grass trough. Let's go ahead and open up the gate here. And the grass trough is right here around the corner. Go. And there's our cows. Just having a merry old time on this slope. See the expressway right down there. It might be hard to see in the video, but you see little cars riding. And then you see the wonderful slope on the far side of the map here. Very, very beautiful scene right here. Only imagine what it looked like, what it will look like with seasons in autumn. So we look across there. And then we have up here a sell point. This, if we want to, we can put bales into and sell our bales right here out of the cow shed. So we're not going to run over here to the brewery and the stables and all that. Actually, good. Grab that tractor and just do that while we're over here. Let's do that. Let's jump in this tractor. Or other smaller ones. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. So we're gonna have to back up and go out the other way. Alright, we're going to use this tractor to tour this part of the map over here. Then we will jump over there to our gator and use the gator for the rest of the tour. Got lots of grass fields all over the map. Plenty of grass for our animals and for any other grass work we should so wish to do. Coming up here to one of the forestry areas on the map here on our left. And we're going to go ahead and pull on in here. Just check the signage. We have the brewery, and welcome to the village of Valley View. Go ahead and come on in here to the brewery. Church. Got our egg sell point right here. Retail operations in the brewery. And then the brewery right here. Just come in here, you'll have to left click to open up the gate. That's your brewery sell point. You have the stables, which is another hay, straw, and grass sell point, which is around the back. Go over here. Through the sign here. It's Valley View Riding Stables. Sell your straw and hay here. Well, we needed a sign, and we've got it. Got some static horses here. Another gold nugget. There's another one right up there. Then this is where we're going to come to sell our excess hay, straw, and grass, should we so wish to. Now let's head on into the town of Valley View. Probably not meant to be driving on, huh? This is not a driveway, this is a walkway. to a bench. I thought I was going to get a nice shortcut. It's definitely not a shortcut. We'll head on up this way a little bit and just check out Valley View. We've got a couple houses here along the road. We've got some speed bumps coming through here. And now we've got our pig farm right over here. Leave the tractor out here and we'll go ahead and come on in here on foot. And here in the pig area we've got our slurry off here to the left. See the F1 menu. We've got our manure pile point. Now this isn't where the manure is going to spawn. This is where we can store it because we did hear in the description that we're going to have to clean out the manure at the cows and pigs ourselves. Got a repair point, customized point, water. And then we've got this nice, long, deep building to store root crops in here, should we so wish. And then we also have this huge area over here that we can use to store root crops or whatever we want. This general area does not have a chaff trigger, so it is not a silage bunker. We have a farm silo here where we can tip grains to store, and there's our pipe out location. Got our pig area with our water trough back here in the back. Let's go ahead and buy us up some pigs once we find the trigger for that. This is where we're going to have to clean out the manure. Our trough there. There. Our pigs walking around. And we have our food trough. And that's pretty much the pig area. Now, right down the road here is the BGA. We're going to go ahead and just get to this on foot. And the BGA, we have 3 silage bunkers. 1, 2, and 3. Got our digestate tank. We got the biomass cell point. We have the Silo King for dumping our silage into, or our silage into for processing and selling. Then we have a manure sell point to buy excess manure from us. And look there, we can look across the field. This is where, this is where our gator is at. That is just beauty of the site. Let's go ahead and jump in our gator then. And start this tour from this side of the map. It ends out here so we can just look around. The reset point is here in this grass field, so if you play with crop destruction, you're going to probably be driving all over this grass if you're doing some resets. See how many... this side of the valley is a lot of arable crop. That side of the valley is a lot of grass. See all the green there. So up here, this is kind of like kind of an arable farm, if you will. Come over here, we've got a scale in and a scale out to weigh us as we come in and out of the facility. Fuel trailer here. And this is where we've got some of our starting equipment. stored in here. We've got our harvester, our header trailer, tipper, and a couple of our bigger tractors. Got another storage building here that is currently unoccupied. We have a big silo system here for storing crops. We have our grain dump our grain, and then our grain fill is right here. Not a lot going up here in this corner. It's just sheds and a silo. Got a couple open-sided sheds with some more of our planting and field work equipment. Seed and fertilizer fill points up here. And then we've got this big sign which basically says straw add-on shed placement. So it's kind of, I'm getting the sense that this is where Dusty Dave suggests we put the straw harvest add-on building at. Not sure what's driving me to that that assumption, but that's just a feeling, the sense that I'm getting that particular area. Let's go ahead and get back in our gator and explore the rest of this side of the map. Got our sheep farm to take a look at. We'll check out some of the fields, and then a bulk of our sell points are down there, more towards the center of the map, kind of in town area. So I hope you guys have liked the videos of the Modding Mania map contests that have come out this week. I hope you have gone over to the FSUK voting thread, and after you watch this video, please go over there and make your vote selection. You can pick 2 maps to vote for. The way it works is you just pick, there's 5 maps listed, you just pick 2 and then click vote. Thought there might be a sign there, but you have to be a registered member of of FSUK in order to vote, but membership is free. You don't have to be worried about them spamming your email address or anything. They will not do anything like that, so you don't have to really worry about it. So the field on either side of us we own currently. Looks like it is currently plowed. Of course, as we know in most farm sim maps, when you start up a map for the first time, regardless if it looks plowed or not, it will need plowing. Go over and vote sometime between now and March 29th. Now the form thread that is for voting is a little confusing because it says voting closes March 31st. But now this field off to our left, off to our right, which has wheat in it, that is also one of our fields. What is confusing about that is there's another post for which I'm going to put in the description, which describes the map contest, gives you some of the things that the judges that are a part of this contest are looking for as far as grading criteria and everything. It says that the public vote is going to go until May 29th, or not May, but March 29th. So that's why it's a little confusing that the forum posting for the actual voting says March 31st when the other forum post says March 29th. So I don't really know which one it is, but I'm just going to suggest that you put your vote in by March 29th. That way you won't find out that you held off on voting and then you ended up getting yourself locked out of voting but you waited long. So here we are coming up to the sheep area. We own these 2 grass fields directly to our left, field 18 and field 17. Gator here. Got kind of some old rundown buildings here, but we can still make use of these sheds. Get ourselves a fuel trailer or a fuel tank there. Then here we are into the sheep area. It's got a nice storage facility here. We could put hay bales in here, or loose hay, should we so wish. Store our machinery or whatever we want to under there. And the sheep barn right here around the corner. So we've got our grass trough, we've got our water trough, and this is where we are going to unload our sheep. And our sheep wander around back here in this wooded area. Just had one. But this cool rundown building here, they just meander around up and the whole thing. And the wool pallets are going to spawn. There's no marker on this on the ground here, but this is where your wool pallets are going to spawn. In this corner by the water. Let's head on back to the gator. So I have to say I've been fairly impressed with the quality of the maps that we've seen in the Mod Mania map contest, or not map contest, but the Modding Mania contest in the maps category. Just as a high level, if you hadn't heard me talk about the other about the contest on any of the other videos, or haven't read the informational post on the FSUK forum, you may not know that this contest was announced about 5 months ago, and the entry deadline was for the maps was the end of February. So, since we are toward the end of March now at this point, basically map authors had about 4 months to work on their projects. They were not permitted to submit maps for which they had already created. They were not permitted to submit edits of any map, be it their own map or someone else's creation. It had to be a wholly new creation that did not exist prior. They were not allowed to submit a map that was a work in progress at the time that the contest was announced. So if they had a work in progress thread over at FSUK, they were not allowed to submit that map as part of the contest. They had to start another whole map from scratch to submit. So the fact that all of these maps have had at the most 4 months worth of work to go into them, and knowing the level of time that it takes to place all of these trees, all of these hedgerows, all of this fence, to map out the fields and all of this other stuff, it is a pretty daunting task to get to a map of this level over just a 4-month time period. So hats off to all you guys that submitted maps. I try not to be super critical during the videos because I do have some level of understanding, or awareness, I should say, of what it is to be a map maker. I have worked in the editor a bit. At one point in time, I actually had the bright idea to try to do a map. It was never really had the idea that it would be something that would be submitted. Other people would play, but I just thought I would try to build one just for my own use and for my own exploration as to kind of what was involved in it. And I have to say I failed miserably, but mostly because I ran out of originality, ran out of artistic talent, so to speak. Got a grain subpoint, and mostly I ran out of the ability to figure out what the heck to do as far as decoration goes. I had the kind of had the main farm laid out and pieced out, was putting it together, and had it fairly well put together. And then I was like, okay, so let's decorate the map a little bit. And then I got hung up on decorating it. Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to put stuff. I don't know what would look good. So I kind of just stopped. Nice river here, or lake. Some boats. People walking around. Really nice element here, I think. Let's go ahead and head over here to the vehicle shop and the animal dealer. The vehicle shop. I guess I'm gonna have to turn around. Come in at it the other way. Let's pass the animal dealer. We'll hit the vehicle shop, and then we'll turn around and come back into the animal dealer area. Here's the dealer. A Fent dealer, Dave's Dusty Deals. Fent dealership. We've got our shop trigger, and then our repair, customize, and sell trigger. So here we have the expressway off here to our left. And then we have the bottom half of the valley on that side of the expressway. Here we are. This is our animal dealer, and we've got cows here, and this is where the trigger is to buy all 3 animals. Got cows over here, and then we've got sheep over here in this pen. Not really sure where the pigs are, but we'll just pretend that they are mail order pigs. So here we have Country Stores. It is our wool dealership. This is where we go to sell our wool pallets, and then we have liquid, solid, and seed fill points over here. Let's take a look. And we need to get over to the sawmill. We'll explore the bottom half of the valley on the other side of the expressway, I think. Go through town this way. We'll go through the traffic circle. Through town. Nice playground over there. And right here to our left is the large, so we've got a Texaco station here to our right. And then we have a couple sell points for wood and wood chips. And then we've got a large placeable area. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Our wood chip sell point is right here, where we go to sell our wood chips. And our lumber, or our log sell point, is right over here. Sell our logs. And then the large placeable zone. Is over here. Go check this out. This is a really big area. Anything that you want to put down. And the area immediately behind this is a large forested area. Not really sure. I guess you get into it over on the other road. Doesn't look like you have a way to get into it from. When I was exploring the map earlier, I just kind of ran through those trees. Let's check it out. Look at the PDA. It looks like there's an access right here to get into it from this road. Looks like you can also get into this forested area, also off of that road right here past the traffic circle. And this is that lake we're looking at. I'm going to come on out here, the traffic circle, and I guess we're going to get on the expressway and maybe make our way over here to field 60 and come across lower level just to check that out a little bit. Just forgo the proper rules of traffic circles. It's going to drive. Oh my, we got a flooded construction zone here. Oh, we're going the wrong way. We'll just drive over here. Signs dead. The real way would have been to come down that road and come across this way. Or just explore the map. Please forgive us, we're out-of-towners. We don't really know which way is the right way to go on a one-way street. So guys, there you have it. This is Valley View. Like I said, it's the last map of the Modding Mania map category that we're going to be doing videos on. Check out the other 4 videos that came out earlier this week. They were all released at noon, starting Monday and all the way up through Friday. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please click the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. We typically do map videos every Tuesday and Thursday. This week was extra special due to the map contest. I wanted to make sure that we got all of these videos out. Still gave you plenty of time to watch them and make your own decisions as to the 2 maps you wanted to vote for. So again, don't forget to head over to FSUK, register if you need to, and vote for your 2 favorite map videos, or not your 2 favorite map videos, but your 2 favorite maps. And hopefully the videos I put together were helpful in making the determination as to which maps you wanted to vote for. So until next time, guys, happy farming.